Hey guys, welcome back. It's me and my voice. I did a really very dramatic look today. It's a look that I've been wanting to do for a really long time with my Jaclyn Hill palette, probably since before I got my Jaclyn Hill palette. This is a look that I really wanted to do. Super colorful, really bold, and it's just fun to play around with. But I felt like I needed to get a little better at my blending. I wanted to know my palette more. I wanted to know my brushes a little bit more. And once I kind of figured some of that out, I decided that it was time to create this look that I have been dying to do for such a long time. So you'll just really be able to see what I do and how I created this look. So keep watching. So to start off with any really colorful eye look or any eye look that you just really want to show a lot of pigment, you definitely want to conceal your eyelids first. I've kind of been coming away from eyelid primers for a little while now. I always felt like they chunked up or just didn't really give me the pigment that I wanted. So I'm just slapping some concealer right on my eyelids, and I'm using my favorite Sephora concealer in the shade Bavarian Cream. And I'm not getting fancy with it, just slapping it on. And this just gives us a really smooth, sticky base for all of that pigment that we are going to apply. But as I said, this Jaclyn Hill palette, I have been wanting to do this look with this Jaclyn Hill palette since before I even got the palette. I was just really excited to do this specific look, but I just wanted to take my time, get to know the pigments better, get better at blending. So I'm going in with the shade MFEO. I have no idea what that means, but that is what we are going in with. This is our transition shade, so we're just blending it out pretty far. It's just a really nice, warm, light brown shade. It's like the perfect transition color. So I'm going in with a slightly smaller brush, but it's still a little fluffy. And I'm kind of doing a second transition color, and I'm going in with Buns. I'm being a little more precise with this, but just deepening up my crease. And pretty much when there's not a lot of product left on my brush, then I just kind of feather those edges. I'm going back in with my last brush that I use. I'm not picking up any product, but I'm just going in with the brush that I had used first and just helping blend those two colors. Now I'm going in with my absolute favorite color on this whole palette. I am going in with, oh geez, what is it called? I believe it's called Hunts. This guy right here. It is like a super bright orange. I would have never thought in a million years I would be applying orange anywhere on my face, but this is my favorite color in like this whole palette. And I'm going in with my Morphe M506. It's just a very fluffy but very precise brush. So I'm just going to be packing that into my crease. "18-year-old Chelsea would just be screaming, "What are you doing?" Because I never steered away from like anything but like blue and purple. So if younger me saw what I was doing right now, she'd freak. She would freak. Okay, so now what I just did, I wiped off all the product, well, most of the product off this brush, and now I'm just going to feather those edges, and I want to do it with as minimal product on my brush as I can, and I'm not blending the whole area. I'm just blending those outer edges because where I packed it in, I want it to stay. And this is the biggest thing that I have had troubles and problems with, is placing my pigment to where I want it and then accidentally like blending it all away. So I'm trying very hard. And we're done. I'm just kidding. We're not done. I love orange. So now to sandwich those two colors together, I'm going in with Jacs, and I'm just packing it where that blue meets that orange. I'm just kind of going in a C shape. I'm not really bringing this color out too much. I just wanted to blend those two really harsh colors together. And then I'm going back in with the orange and then the two transition shades. I've kind of worked my way down, and now I'm going to kind of work my way back up. Just it really helps with blending, takes out all those really harsh lines, and just makes it look. So I'm going back in with Hunts, a really bright orange we used. And I'm going in with my transition shades. And then because we lost some of that blue pigment, I'm just going in and packing it back in again. And just to give it even a little more depth, I'm going to go in with Central Park. It's really, really deep, kind of mocha brown. And we're only doing the outside edge. Just that outer corner. We're not going too high with this. I'm kind of dragging it in a little bit, and I'm not blending too much with this. I'm not dragging this into my crease. I'm not pulling it up too high. So now I'm basically going in using all the colors I just used on the top, and I'm just going to blend them out on the bottom. So I'm going in with that very first transition shade. Doing our under eye kind of scares us a little bit, just because it just takes our look from a look to being really, really dramatic. And I just need to do this more often, because when I end up doing it, it looks so good. And then don't be afraid to just blend it all out. And you'll notice I'm not wearing any foundation, and this is why, because it can get a little messy, but then when we do our skin, we can go in and just really clean it all up. And now I'm going in with the shade Beam. It's just a very, very light, pearly, shimmery color. So I'm going to quickly move on to skin. I'm going to go in with my favorite primer that I've been using right now, other than my Smashbox primer, the NYX Honey Do Me Up. It's like this very thick honey consistency primer, and it has little gold flakes in it. And this creates a really, really smooth, really sticky base for my foundation. When I want to wear a ton of foundation, this been my favorite, and clients love it because it smells so good. Okay, now I'm going in with my Superstay foundation. I have 2 shades here. So now that it's summer and I'm getting outside a little more, I definitely use more of my darker shade and a little less of my lighter shade. And when I think an eye look is gonna get really messy, which this one definitely did, it's always so good to go in with your foundation after. I don't typically go in with my foundation after, but as I said, I figured this one was gonna get a little messy, so, because then you end up messing up your foundation and concealer. I'm just gonna quickly do my brows now. I'm going in with, you guessed it, my Kabrow. I have yet to find or even have any desire to use another brow product right now. So if you know ones that are better than this, let me know, because I feel like I've just found my brow product and nothing is really gonna change. I'm just doing a flat bronzer today. I'm not gonna do anything too shimmery. This look is already pretty bold, so I don't wanna like get too crazy with any shimmers or anything. So I'm just going in with a flat, warm bronzer. Okay, so as you can see, I quickly threw on my lashes. I did the rest of my skin. Also, my camera just kept shutting off while I was doing that, so just pretend that you were with me the whole time while I did my highlighting and my blush and everything. Like, if there's ever an event coming up that you're just really, really nervous, like how your makeup is gonna turn out, I promise you, just throw on a set of lashes and you will feel so confident, so good. It just really, really takes your look to just like... One problem that I always had with lashes is that I was not letting the glue sit on the lashes long enough before putting them on. I would just kind of like throw on the glue and then just like throw them on my face, and then it's like, why isn't this working? But then a girlfriend and I went to like that Maddie Kennedy masterclass in Winnipeg, and we saw how long she left her like lashes dry for before like applying them, and we were just like, oh, because I was not leaving my lashes. So I just quickly finished off this look with just a Maybelline Bare All super nude color. This is a very dramatic look, so I didn't want to make it just like even more dramatic. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. DM me, leave a comment, hit like. And yeah, if you have any like requests or want to see anything specific, just let me know.